Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Little Bit of Laura, and welcome to another episode of Musings and Thoughts and Randomness. Whatever episode this is, because honestly, I've lost track of what it is. So, thank you to everybody for the kind words on my little short clips. I think you guys enjoy that just as much as I do. It's just being silly myself, because that's me. I can be silly sometimes, and just singing my favorite songs growing up, and more than half of those songs is what I grew up with. So Spice Girls was really, really, really big when I was growing up. That and Shania Twain. I actually did a talent show for one of her songs, and long story short, I did not win said contest, but I had a lot of parents that gave my mom compliments on how appropriate the song was for girls and how appropriately I was dressed. So take that in consideration, being, in my, I don't know, 13 years old. I honestly don't remember how old I was. I just know that I did that song and I blew it out of the water and everybody loved it. But, I didn't win, so no big deal. But I enjoy doing those. Just, I may not be a great singer, because I honestly don't think I am. But boy, I sure look like I can. I look like I can sing. But I honestly don't think I can hold a tune. I mean, my husband is a musician, so if he tells me I can sing, I believe him. If he tells me I need work on it, I believe him. And he's honest. He's upfront and he's honest. So he says I can't sing. I can't sing, obviously. I was in choir for 3 years in high school, and then I dropped out my senior year. Only because I don't know how to read music. If someone's telling me what it is, pitch-wise, I can do it. If you're asking me what these symbols mean and the notes, what they are, I don't know it. I went 3 years without having to learn that, and then my senior year, we were being quizzed, and after the said quiz, the teacher said, if you had, this many correct, you pass. If you don't have this many correct, then you're going to have to study again and retake the test in, a couple of months or whatever. Guys, I failed. I failed with flying colors. So I dropped out, but it's okay. I think I took, in place of that, not home ec, because I did that my sophomore year. I don't remember what I did, actually. I also did not have to take a foreign language all through high school. Don't ask me how that happened. I can't even talk. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. Yeah, I never took a foreign language class. So I know very, 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 very little Spanish, only because listening to it all the time, even at work, trying to learn what everyone is saying, I know very, very little. Like your basic words. But in sentences, as a sentence, forget it. No. No, that's not going to happen. Since I moved a lot growing up, each school had a different, course of study. So if I made so many credits, I didn't have to take an elective. And so when I got to my senior year, I think that my counselor looked at my, my school report card and like, hey, you never took a foreign language. How'd that happen? I just smile at him. I don't know. In the sweetest tone possible. She thought that was so cute. And she goes, I think you're the only student I've ever seen that's gotten away without having to take a foreign language. I said, score! Because I really did not care to. No matter if it was my decision or not, I did not want to learn. I was going to fail it anyways. So I said, forget it. Took every other elective that's out there. I was not a fan of art. I'm not an artsy person. So art was very, very, very difficult for me to do. I took home ec. That was pretty simple. That was basically cooking and cleaning and creating stuff, like kitchen stuff. And obviously choir. So I found my two strengths and I stuck with those until I had to move on to the next elective. And by my senior year, I was almost done with school. So it was like my last semester, I literally had half a day of classes and then I was done. And I graduated. Not exactly with flying colors, but I graduated. And I was done. I was done. I did not go to college. I did apply, and I think I got into an online school. I just don't remember. All I know is that I tried it. I didn't even go to class. There was no way. I had no computer. I didn't have internet. I had to take the city bus to get to a college building, but it wasn't exactly a big campus college. It was an online class. It was an online college course. I just can't remember what it was, but I never did it because I was done with school. I mainly did it because I wanted to make my mom happy, and that was it. So that's not even a good excuse to begin with anyways, so doesn't matter. Anyway, so it's almost been a week since I've done a podcast or, thoughts, musings, post. I think that's what I'll call this. This seems like a pretty decent title. Thoughts and musings and randomness, because that's literally what it is. So, it's been kind of a rough couple of weeks for different reasons. As you guys know, my dad passed away 8 years ago, and like this whole past 2 weeks was basically the hardest for me this summer. So I'm pretty glad summer's over, because at the beginning of summer, I dread it. And now that we're over it, I'm happy because that time has moved on. I've moved over that hurdle and on to the next path. Anyway, so with those thoughts and musings and whatnots, I have come across a couple of devotional things I want to read out to you. So I'm trying to find the page that speaks, because there's one that I really liked. And it, brought me to tears like they always do. Okay. Here we go. A couple of days ago. It's called, I Want You to Dance Upon the Ashes. Here we go. Every place where the enemy has come against you is a place for future victory. A stage set for you to sing of my triumph love. A launching pad into my magnificent restoration. Every trauma can be turned into a place of exorbitant strength when you invite me into your pain. Beloved, the enemy hates when his plans backfire. He'd rather knock you out and keep you out. But when you walk in the highest reality of my love, nothing can hold you down forever. If you take my hand, I will lead you to the mountain peaks, where your laughter will echo into every valley that once held your dry bones. But first, we will stop and dance upon the ashes. We will sow the seeds of resurrection life into what appears dead and desolate. Each step of love and every movement of grace will release a resurgence of love and hope and joy. Though you have witnessed loss and destruction, life will come forth despite it all. There's a lot to unpack in that, so I'm just going to leave it at that, and I will let you guys think it over. And if you have any thoughts about it or want to share your comments, please do so. I enjoy interacting with you all, whether it's in my videos or it's my short clips. It makes me smile. You guys kind of make my day when you leave comments, or strike a conversation. That's beautiful as well. So with that, there's quite a bit more that I could share, but of course, I'm going to do more of these throughout the weekend. This past weekend was just a bit too busy. I had a lot to do, had a lot going on, so that's why I didn't really do much. But I try what I can to post as much as I can, throughout the week. My little ones are, currently ill, so I've had that to deal with. Lack of sleep because of them not feeling well, and work because I have to go in early and or come home late. So, but I make a way and I get things done. So, for my Twitch channel, you guys, I'm not even sure when I'm going to stream on there. I really don't, because I still don't know how it works. I've got an idea, a pretty good idea, but it makes no sense to stream when I have no one watching me. So if anyone has a Twitch account, let me know. And even if it's one person, I will gladly test trial with you. Just be someone to watch, interact with me, tell me what I'm doing, what you see, what you hear, that kind of thing. It would be pointless for me to do it by myself because I have no clue what people can hear or see on my screen. So if you want to try that out, just let me know and we'll figure it out. If not, then maybe now's not the time for me to try that out. But a test run would be amazing. So, with the book, my audiobook, I can't finish chapter 2. I'm sorry. The part 2, I can't. I've tried and tried. It's just not happening. I've tried that thing like 4 times. And every time I read it, I'm jumbling all over myself and I'm getting frustrated. And I'm just like, forget it. It's not even a book to read for me anymore. So I was just happy that it was a series because that's what I wanted to start with. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that now. I'll choose another book that has a series to go with it, and I'll find that later on. So, yeah, I'm just, little things here and there going on. I also want to point out that this month is Suicide Awareness Month. I have a tattoo on my ankle. I don't know how I can show that to you, but I do have one on my ankle. I have 2 t-shirts. My one that I wear all the time, To Write Love on Her Arms. That's that goes for suicide awareness. And a different t-shirt that says basically your job is not done yet. And just to point out, this is a serious month for me. Other than August, end of summer. I have had too many people in my life that have taken their own lives. And that's not fair because they took the easy way out. And there is no easy way out. Trials and errors and, the crap we go through, it's there for a reason, guys. I go through it daily, and yet I'm here still talking to you all. So if you need someone to talk to, please let me know. I will be happy to help you, to talk you through anything, give you advice, whatever I can do. And if there's something else going on, just let me know. Okay? So I'm going to leave it at that. Tell your friends about me, subscribe, like, share, comment, whatever. Something. Make me smile, because you guys do. And I will chat with you all later. All right, I'm out of here. Toodles.